your host, JL, and this is Sudden Impact. We got a great show for you this week. Let's take you to ringside so you can see the action up close.
Chuck Diamond, here along with JL, emanating from Pekin, Illinois, bringing you this title for title match. The Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Champion, Sadie Blaze, defending his championship against the Sudden Impact Television Championship of one Khalil Akbar.
Hey, who's that? Who's that guy taking pictures right there in my screen? Is that Christopher Lee? Huh. Hey, did you know he used to be the star of Dracula back in the 70s, the old Hammer horror films?
JL, what does that have to do with professional wrestling? What does that have to do with this match? If you know what's good for you, you'd quit insulting these people.
But he's a big celebrity.
And you wonder why nobody can stand you, JL?
You didn't have to be insulting about it there, Chuck.
Nonetheless, who is going to walk out with both championships tonight, JL? Is it going to be Sadie Blaze, the 20-plus year veteran, or is it going to be the up-and-coming Khalil Akbar?
Oh, you mean Gandalf the Grey or the greatest wrestler of all time, Khalil Akbar? I think it's Khalil Akbar, of course. Why wouldn't I? I think he's great. I've been trying to get him for a while now.
JL, you never cease to amaze me whatsoever.
I think he needs a good manager, and I'm the best in the business. I mean, just look at me. Of course I am. I mean, why wouldn't he want to come with me?
Well, you have a lot to answer for after that stunt last week, JL. Moondog Pongo of all people?
You know, I try to set something up. I'm just building an empire. I'm just trying to take over the world. That's all. Just one little thing.
But why Moondog Pongo?
Why not? The guy beat the hell out of me for months. I mean, it's obvious that he was tough enough to be on my level. Why not bring him in? That's the best answer I can give you, Chuck. And why do I have to answer to you anyway? You're a nobody.
Well, nonetheless, JL, nobody my rear. Nonetheless, we have this title for title match occurring here tonight in Pekin, Illinois. We'll get the topic off of this empire that you are building, JL.
I could go on for hours talking about myself if you'd like, Chuck. I mean, really, it's my favorite subject.
Yeah, we already know you do that at the expense of every match in Midwest Impact Pro.
You know, I resemble those remarks, by the way.
Well, nonetheless, Ataya and Sadie Blaze has the arm wringer locked in on Khalil Akbar. He has it locked in pretty tight from this vantage point. Sadie Blaze, with a wealth of experience in the sport of professional wrestling, takes him over into a hammerlock and a headlock, right back to the arm wringer.
You know, this is some good old-fashioned wrestling, and a little back and forth here. I think this is good. No one's really established a big advantage yet, which is the way it should go, you know. Myself, I still like Khalil Akbar. I think he's young, he's athletic. He wears green, which is my favorite color, so that right there puts him in a winning spot, in my opinion.
Well, Khalil Akbar, he was going move for move with Sadie Blaze, but Sadie Blaze has the advantage again. Full Nelson transitions over into the hammerlock, back into the headlock. Some classic technical wrestling going on here, JL.
And a couple of big shots to his gut, but it just didn't seem to phase him. Now he's got the rope. That's a good, solid tactic. I think he should be doing a little more underhanded stuff, if you ask me, honestly.
Well, Matt Hampson made sure there was a clean break as Khalil Akbar got to the ropes. Referee Matt Hampson is officiating all kinds of high-profile bouts here in Midwest Impact Pro.
That weirdo, I think, is stalking me. I'm going to tell you right now, Chuck, that guy, I turn around and he's behind me. Put sunglasses on like I'm not going to know who the hell he is.
Oh, do you think he found you at your compound, JL?
You know he did. And then I moved it somewhere else, and he shows up. Last week he showed up on the show. I can't believe that he would do that to me. I am a big star. Don't interrupt me. Neither were you. You shouldn't interrupt me either, Chuck. I'm telling you right now, that weirdo is up to something, and I don't know what.
Well, we're not going to speak about that compound of yours, JL. I think we spoke about it enough a week ago as Khalil Akbar has that headlock cinched in on Sadie Blaze.
That's good technical wrestling I'm seeing here. I could teach him how to cheat. I mean, work a little better than he is right now. Of course, he needs Khalil needs a good guiding hand like mine to put foreign objects in his pants, hit people with chains. I mean, wrestle well.
You're putting a lot of ideas in this young man's head, it sounds like, JL.
Well, that's kind of the idea, isn't it?
Well, they tie up again. Khalil Akbar, a great athlete, a capable competitor. Why does he have to stoop to those levels? But then again, that's the Khalil Akbar we come to know in Midwest Impact Pro. Reversal and an arm drag by Sadie Blaze. A back elbow. Khalil Akbar goes down, back up, and a drop kick by Sadie Blaze.
Now, see, this is smart right here. This is what I would have had him do. Get out of that ring, give yourself some time to breathe. Try to get a timeout. Like he's doing it perfectly. If I was there, I would be able to help him along. Massage the shoulders, get the blood flowing so you can get right back in there and beat the hell out of Gandalf the Grey.
Gandalf the Grey, huh?
Look at him! He looks like a wizard.
Well, I see a little bit of pink in that hair. I mean, look at Sadie Blaze. It doesn't matter about the color of his hair. He is the Midwest Impact Pro heavyweight champion. He reminds me a lot of former AWA World Tag Team Champion, Mr. Electricity Steve Regal.
I wasn't the one that brought up the color of his hair. I believe it was you. And then you're telling me it doesn't matter. You know what? Quit harping about it if you don't want to say anything about it. Quit it. Just shut up.
Quit insulting our competitors and our audience, JL! Call the match! Right now, your favorite, Khalil Akbar, gets a 2 count on Sadie Blaze after that drop kick in the corner. Khalil Akbar now is getting Sadie Blaze back up and he has an arm bar.
I'm beginning to think maybe Tushan isn't the worst person I've had to work with. You're starting to change my opinion here, Chuck.
Yeah, you wanted me back a couple weeks ago, JL. Now you changed your mind. But I must say, I'd much rather have Gerald Tushan out here than you.
Aren't you supposed to be calling a match?
Yeah, I'm calling it all right. Sadie Blaze grabs the rope, and he breaks, you're getting me flustered. Khalil Akbar breaks before the count of 5. Oklahoma Roll didn't get him the way he wanted. Sadie Blaze was in the ropes.
And like I said, if I was out there, I would show him how to do it right. Get him away from those ropes. Get him where he needs to be. Position him correctly. That's my managerial prowess right there, Chuck. I am perfect at what I do.
Well, you're not here to show us your managerial prowess. You're here to show us your announcing prowess. Right now as Khalil Akbar clotheslines and takes down Sadie Blaze.
Where are all these second-rate ham and eggers keep walking in front of my camera here? If you keep walking in front... Look, it's Christopher Lee back. It must be dark outside because vampires can't come out of their grave when it's light.
And you wonder why nobody can stand you whatsoever, JL.
That's not very nice.
And a knife edge chop in the corner by Khalil Akbar to Sadie Blaze. Sadie goes to the other corner to catch a breather, but Khalil's right there. And another knife edge chop.
You think I am insulting the fans, and I'm really not. I don't know where you get your attitude problem here, Chuck. I think those 2 weeks that you had off have made you worse for the wear. You are not a nice guy. And I was thinking, oh, well, this guy's great. I'd love to have him back. Well, I don't know. I can't say I vouch for that now. I think you're almost as bad as Gerald Tushan, although I don't want to talk about him. I could kick him in the head. He's a jerk, scumbag, despicable, deplorable. Don't like him.
Well, speaking of scumbags, JL, and you would know about scumbags, a distraction nearly cost Khalil Akbar his television championship. He got rolled up for 2. Sadie Blaze unloading on him on the corner, and a chop.
If I was out there, he wouldn't have to worry about distractions because I would be the distraction. I'd tell him exactly what he needs to do. I probably would have choked this Sadie Blaze out already. Had him down on the ground. Of course, the ref wouldn't be looking because, you know, Matt Ham's going to throw a shiny coin in the ring and ooh, shiny, and he'd be distracted, you know, because that's what I do. See, that's why he needs someone like me in his corner.
Well, Sadie Blaze with a bulldog from a second rope after a succession of clotheslines in the corner and only gets a 2 count.
Well, you know, you can't have everything all at once. And you still have a little bit of a cough there, Chuck. You sure your cold isn't coming back? You can go away. I can do this all by myself.
Well, JL, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking about you as Sadie Blaze gets the support of this capacity crowd. And he sets him up for a suplex. Will he get him over here? No, wait a second. Khalil Akbar is blocking the suplex attempt. And he barely gets Sadie Blaze over. It looks like he dumped him right on his head. Oh, wait a minute. He's transitioned over into a DDT, perhaps. Yes, he dropped Sadie Blaze.
You know, being dropped on your head like that, Chuck, that's not good for your long-term, I forgot what it was. Oh, long-term memory.
Well, it's not good for your equilibrium, JR. Right now, Sadie Blaze is worse for wear.
It's JL! Stop it!
And now, Sadie Blaze, he's in trouble here. He's a worse for wear after those 2 shots to the head. Oh, he misses with that kick. Sadie Blaze gets him up to the fireman's carry position. Death Valley Driver! And wait just 1 second. Will he get the 3? No!
You know, we've been seeing a lot of that Death Valley Driver here lately. That's been a kind of a favor to these wrestlers here. I'm not sure. You need a mint or a cough drop, Chuck? Sounds like you're gonna die over there.
Well, JL, if you put that cigar out, I'd be able to talk!
What cigar? This one? Ha!
Think you're Colonel Robert Parker. And now, Sadie in trouble again. He's on the receiving end of a backcracker. And Sadie Blaze is down, and he kicks out at 2.
Well, you know, he should have just stayed down if he knew what was good for him. But he didn't. He got back up. I can't believe it.
Well, now, Khalil Akbar with the advantage, but he's unable to put away the current Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Champion and become a double title holder. But he's going to go up to, it looks like, the second rope.
Yeah, he didn't want to go too high risk here. Oh, no.
Sadie Blaze with some right hands. And another. This Sadie Blaze and a knife edge chop. Is he going up to... Wait a minute. We have seen this before, JL. Could it be? The Olympic slam from the second rope. Could that be all? Yes, he gets a 3 count. Sadie Blaze is a double champion, JL.
I think this is disgusting, Chuck. I think Gandalf used some magic. That's how he got up. You know, that's the only explanation. There's no way he should have been able to get up after all that beatdown. There is no way. He should still be on his back on the ground. Khalil should have been your champion. I think everybody was robbed.
JL, there was no magic involved in that whatsoever. Sadie Blaze, the better man, here tonight. And now, he is the Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight and the Sudden Impact Television Champion. Unprecedented in the very short history of this great program, JL.
I'm disgusted.
I'm sure you are, JL, as we go back to the studio with you, and you're a disgusting individual indeed.
What a great match that one wasn't. Wait a minute. This broadcast is hereby interrupted by Kings of Insanity. You've been watching Sudden Impact.